Hello Gemini, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a bonus read. I just want to say thank you for all your clicks and views last week. I appreciate you. And I'm here to do a bonus read. We are going to read, we're going to do a 9-card draw today. And Gemini, if you're brand new and you just tripped over this channel, thank you so much for hitting that subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner there. If you want to know when I'm uploading, generally uploading for the air signs on a Thursday during the week. But if you want to know when I'm uploading, because sometimes I can get out of line of my schedule, just hit that bell button and you will know when I'm uploading. So this reading is for the current or the future energy. I don't intend for it to be the past, and it may or may not resonate with you. It is a general reading, so it could be today, tomorrow, or 5 years from now. Who knows, right? Let's find out what's going on for Gemini in this bonus read, please. Tell me about Gemini. So we've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's interesting energy. It feels like someone thought that they had a stable romantic connection here. But I feel like things became unstable. Like we ended up not talking or being apart from each other. Somebody thought they had it in the bag, I want to say. The King of Pentacles, I feel, is coming up as your energy so far. Tell me more. This is the current energies. We have the High Priestess. We have the World card. And we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Going into the near future here. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, and we've got the Devil. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look, things are changing. Everything is changing here, my friend. The world is at the center of everything. The heart of the matter is the World card. I feel like everything is about to change. Everything that you've known it to be is about to change. So I want to say in the recent past energy, it feels like you had it in the bag. I want to say you're the King of Pentacles, you're providing, everything's going good, you've got stability, things are moving in the right direction, opportunities keep coming in, and I feel like one of those opportunities is romance. I feel like you've even got someone who you're romantically connected to, and then all of a sudden something happens. The five of Pentacles is here. It feels like there's a breakup, or we go out and in of this relationship. That's what it feels like. When the 5 of Pentacles is in the reverse, it feels like somebody now wants to reconnect. But before they left you outside in the cold, it feels like I want to say that it's yeah, it does feel like it's like on again, off again. Like you thought it was pretty solid and sturdy, but it turns out that it's very on again, off again here. It does feel like your energy is the King of Pentacles that we're talking about here. In this energy, in the present moment here, I feel like whatever happened here, like it's like you needed to stop it. It feels like I need to stop this on again, off again thing. I need to figure out what's going on. I need to get some stability. And so I feel like what you do is you go into the intuition. You start meditating, getting your stability, speaking to your source, whether it's prayer or meditation, whatever it is that you do, you decide to hunker down. It's time to figure out if this is over or not. Is it over? Is this the end of the chapter? And it feels like, you know, we keep going away and coming back, going away and coming back. So Gemini, I feel like it's become unstable. And so I think that you're thinking of the World card as some sort of like an accomplished ending, like things got to wrap up. We've got to bring things full circle here finally. We have to figure out whether we're closing the door or whether we're keeping it open, but we can't keep doing this. We can't keep leaving and then coming back and then leaving and coming back. And then there's periods of silence and then there's not periods of silence. It feels like in the near future energy here, that what you want is stability. Like, I feel like you want stability here and feels like you want justice. You want stability of the mind, right? But you also want to tell the truth. You want to be honest. You want to put this thing to rest finally. Are we going to close the door and leave it closed? Are we going to, and to me, this is also divorce. So it could be somebody who is struggling in a relationship that is a marriage, possibly. The World card tells me that the door could be closing here in a legal way. So it does feel like that there is an on again, off again situation here that's really slowly starting to make you feel like maybe there's too much instability here for me to be able to bring anything into a stable energy here. There's an Ace of Wands here, which is quite curious. So it almost feels like there's a lot of passion here. I feel like in terms of passion and intimacy, I feel like things are on point. I feel like you're always renewing that with this person. But when it comes down to pentacle things, when it comes down to work and money and cars and mortgages and children and all of that stuff that factors into a relationship, that we do have the Ace of Wands. I feel like when it comes to all of this stable stuff, that's where it gets hard. It's like, this is great as long as we're like in the throes of passion, having fun, doing our thing, everything's exciting and new. As long as we're there, everything's good. But the moment that I get into the pentacle world with you, things start to become unstable. And we've got the Devil energy here too. I feel like somebody here feels like if we do end up closing the chapter here, if we do end up divorcing or splitting assets, or maybe you're just committed to this person, and maybe you're engaged to this person, I feel like that you're feeling like, I don't know, how long can I last? Is this a toxic relationship? Is this going to obsessively going to be happening back and forth and back and forth? The Wheel of Fortune says everything is changing, and everything is changing. That it feels like with the Star that there has to be some healing, or somebody here is manifesting the ending of something here. I feel, Gemini, that you actually want to end it, and the other person may not want to end it. Let's get some clarification here. So on your mind, it's like maybe it's over, maybe it's done. Because I thought we had romance and passion here, but it feels like, you need more than romance and passion when it comes to the pentacle world. You need stability. You need to be solid and grounded, dependable. We need to talk about money. We need to talk about, should we sell this house and buy a smaller one? Should we sell this house and buy a bigger one? It's like it becomes about investment as well. Tell me about the High Priestess, because I feel like you are checking in with the self here and checking in with your source. I want to say that you're digging deep within the self to find out, what is it that I do here? You're engaging with your High Priestess energy. I want to say that this passion and love, or romance as it were, it feels like it's the High Priestess energy. It's like everything's gone silent, and then all of a sudden we do this back and forth thing. Because for me, the Eight of Cups is the boomerang. It's like I left to go see if there was anything else out there. Now this could be you, or this could be them, but then I'm coming back. Now I want to reconnect. It feels like it's very in and out, I want to say. Tell me about the High Priestess. What do you find out with this High Priestess energy, please? It's Pisces energy. Oh, signs, right? You guys like signs. So we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more Capricorn energy. We've got Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Pisces. We do have the Ace of Swords. So you know that you have to say something. You know there has to be some sort of conversation about this, and that you've got to be very clear about what your position is here. We do have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Those are two swords. It feels like you're very defensive, or we're blocking each other. We're not talking. Everything is silent. And I really do feel like this is probably someone that you have lived with, I want to say. Maybe you don't now, but it feels like, I don't know if somebody left and now they want to come back, or that's what it kind of feels like here. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you just want to have a conversation here, Gemini. It's like I've really got to say something. You've got to get the honest truth here. You've got to get some clarity and the truth about how you feel about me. I need to know if we are still in the Knight of Cups or not. Do we still have a romantic relationship here? Because it feels like we're mostly dealing in pentacles lately. It doesn't feel like we're dealing in love. It doesn't feel like we're dealing in stability. It feels like things are unstable at this point, emotionally and in the pentacle world. So I feel like you need some more clarity. I feel like you're ready to open up some sort of a conversation. I feel like intuitively you know that is what needs to be done. You need to liberate yourself. We do have the Queen of Swords, right? And the Queen of Swords is someone who isn't there to shake their finger at somebody or be rude or mean, but this person's going to be very honest. Like, I need to know what you want from me. What do you expect from me here? So I feel like, Gemini, that there is some sort of a really big conversation coming up. We have to talk about our feelings. We have to talk about whether we have deep feelings anymore or not. Tell me what it is that you want. Tell me about the World card. Tell me about the World card here, please. The World card is the end of something, possibly the end of some sort of manifestation, the end of some sort of healing, possibly. The Star is, yeah, it's like we need to figure out what we're going to do to get balance, to bring this thing back into balance, or we have to end it. We've got the Two of Cups. And we got the Judgment card. There has to be a really big decision made, because you don't want to live in this energy anymore. You don't want to be stuck in the cycle. And that's what the Nine of Swords is, right? You don't want to be stuck in this dark cycle wondering, is this my person or not? Like, is this person, this is the Lovers, have to hide it because of the nudity, but this is the Lovers, right? And I feel like you have great worry about this soulmate connection. Now, understand that soulmate connections are usually very easy, and so this could very well be a karmic situation. Karmic soulmates are a thing. A soulmate who comes into your life, it's very easy, but once the tough stuff comes up, things go off the rails a little bit, right? Then we realize that either you or them, Gemini, needs to do more work, has to have more work to do. We have the Moon energy here, and so it's like you're worried because you don't know what's going to happen with this soulmate energy, but we have to stop being silent with each other. We've got the High Priestess in the reverse. So I feel like here we're looking at the World card, and I feel like you are thinking maybe it just needs to come to an end. Maybe we work together in the Pentacle world. Like, it feels like with the King of Pentacles that there is a business on the table. Like, maybe you two have business entwined with love. Maybe you're a couple that runs a business, possibly. But it feels like we need to find some balance or healing. We need to decide whether we are in this or whether we are not, because I'm not staying in the Nine of Swords energy anymore. Do you love me or do you not? Am I your wish fulfillment? Figure it out. I need you to tell me what's going on. We have the Judgment here, or Gemini, you will make the decision, right? The World card is here with the Judgment card. It tells me that somebody's about to make the decision to close the door. To close the door on love, because it feels like it's too back and forth. Somebody here doesn't have enough lessons, and it feels like it's too back and forth here. And that either they keep leaving and coming back, or you keep leaving and coming back. And I don't mean to the relationship, I mean to the home. If you live together, it feels like there is, we go through a period of being apart and then we reconnect to each other. Tell me about the Eight of Cups in the reverse, please. It's becoming sad and regretful because the Five Cups are here. The Two Cups are poured out, by the way. As we look at the Eight of Cups here, we can see that the Two Cups are poured out, right? And so you're wondering, like, do I even have enough emotions or love to get through this? Tell me about the Eight of Cups. We do have the Strength card. So then somebody finally gathers their courage and then comes back here, because we have so much time together. We have this commitment, or we're engaged and ready to get married. We have emotional things that we've shared together, happiness, right? This is the nostalgic. It's like you go through, either you or the other person then goes through all the nostalgia that we've spent time together. We've built things together, possibly built a business together. Somebody comes back because of the nostalgia, because we've had a long time on this path together. Somebody finds the courage to reconnect or come back, reconnect emotionally. I feel like we are dealing in some sort of a high-level commitment, though. It does feel like engagement or marriage here. And so now we've got the World card, the Justice card, the Devil card, and the Hierophant. And that to me, that's like, it's not going to work. To me, it's like somebody, either you or them, Gemini, has already decided it's done. We just haven't said the words. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. The thing is while this is all going on, I feel like when you come back and reconnect, it's all in passion. So I feel like this might be a connection that began in fire and now it's about to fizzle. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords, we've got the Tower. Yeah, it happens again. Look, we come back, we have the makeup sex, it's all great, it's all wonderful. And then this. We have an argument, we have a fight, we have conflict and disagreement. We realize that we still have these fundamental differences we haven't worked out. It's a realization after the passionate moment. We realize we still have not fixed anything here. We've not fixed anything because passion doesn't fix anything, it only complicates it. So I feel like somebody throws down their swords and walks away. And I feel like it's It's somebody who is in this justice energy. Whether it's you or them, I don't know. Take it as it resonates, but it feels like either this is a marriage or an engagement, or two people are living together. There is a commitment here either way. And it does feel like there are a lot of memories, a lot of water under the bridge here. Tell me about justice. What is justice about? We do have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man energy and the Ace of Wands. And there's a secret that comes to the surface. The realization, the secret, like the Seven of Swords in the reverse, is like, now I'm going to release it. Now I'm really going to tell you how I feel. And it feels like somebody here sees it from the other perspective now. I've just got to be honest with you that I think it was the fire that was keeping us together. I feel like that's what the justice is here. Somebody realizes now that it was just after, you know, every time after you come back, we are engaged in fire. But I think that, you know, the secret's out. It does feel like here that somebody is looking at it from another perspective, and the perspective is that the Ace of Wands is always there to repair it, but it's only for a short time. And that's kind of a toxic way to be in a relationship. Tell me about the Devil. It's like somebody's codependent and feels like they must come back, like they can't be without the other person. We do have the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords and the Magician. And so then it's like somebody is like, look, we have the tools, we can talk about it. But it does feel like somebody here is not really willing to talk about it. It's like somebody wants to resolve it. It's like it is a challenge. I want to be clear with you, but then there's like an impulsive or immature kind of thought pattern, and it's like the Magician is like, I want what I want. Like, I want what I want, and somebody here has decided that they don't want to be in this redundant and bored energy anymore. So it does feel like here that there probably is something coming to an end. It could be a job, it could be a friendship, right? But it feels like it's a love ship because there's romance involved here for some of you. It is a love ship. Take it as it resonates here. But it feels like somebody has just got to say something and figure out what's going on. Because I think like the passion is great with the Empress, but I think that, you know, what ensues afterwards is something that we realize, and that is that we're stuck in a cycle. The cycle is we make great money, we have we have a house, we have a bunch of cars, we have, you know, everything is taken care of financially, and it feels like sometimes that even falls off the ledge a little bit. It feels like maybe there's overspending going on here as well. But I feel like then somebody leaves, they get pissed off, they leave, whatever happens happens, and then they go off with the Knight of Wands, and we're stuck in the cycle again. So I feel like that there is somebody who's making a really big decision at the heart of the matter here about this love situation, about whether or not we want to get married, whether or not we want to stay married. It does feel like something is breaking down here, unfortunately. I'm sorry I'm the one to tell you that, but I've got to read the cards as they are. I'm going to go, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Thank you. Bye-bye.